When graphing a cube root function, it is very similar to graphing a square root function. So I still use a table of values and I plug them in for the value of x. So here my first x value is -8. So I have 3 times the cube root of -8. The cube root of -8 is -2. So 3 times a -2 will give me a y coordinate of -6. Then I'm going to plug in a -1. So 3 times the cube root of -1. The cube root of -1 is -1. So 3 times -1 will give me a y coordinate of -3. Then I'm going to plug in 0. So 3 times the cube root of 0. The cube root of 0 is 0, and 3 times 0 is still 0. So I have the point 0, 0. I'm going to plug in 1 and 8 for my remaining 2 points. So my last 2 points are 1 and 3 and 8 and 6. Now I can plot these 5 points on my coordinate grid to create my graph. Once all of the points are plotted, I'm going to sketch in my curve. Now when it comes to the domain and range of a cubic function, there is no starting or stopping place. The graph is continuing all the way off to the left and all the way off to the right. So all of my x's are going to be included and all of my y values are going to be included. So a cubic function's domain and range will always be all real numbers.